All right, let's begin. Taking a moment here, then hands are to heart center. And inhale, reach up, extend. And exhale, arms out to the sides, down. Sitting on a cushion. And then you're going to reach one arm up. So as you extend, you're just taking a moment, maybe moving slightly, come even closer in, and stretching. Deep breath in. Exhale. Release. And take it the other way. Inhale. Exhale over. Reaching through the fingertips. Moving your head. Deep breath in. Exhale. Nice. And release. And then we'll take a twist. So you can go left or right. And then you have a hand across the turning, moving from your navel, looking back. Deep breath in. Exhale. And then taking the twist the other direction. Hand across knee, long spine, turn. So that really moving from navel, sternum, shoulders. Nice. And then releasing. So, all right, I'm moving back a little bit. So let's go ahead and we're going to extend through the legs. So remember this pattern that keeps repeating itself: strength, flexibility, balance. All right. So let's come back to tabletop. Hands are pressing in. You're going to bend the knees, press on up, and if this is hard for you, might have to be on fists, or maybe you don't come up all the way, or you press up quite a ways, and tilt your head back. Breathing in. Exhale. So this would be strength. There's also a stretch, of course, involved, but it takes strength to press yourself up. Release. And from here, extending the legs, reach the arms up, and come forward. So if you need a strap or towel, towels work, use that, or reaching for your feet. You could also wrap your index finger, middle finger around the big toes, or lowering, and just see what, so I know my backgrounds from time to time, I'll extend and then lower again. The emphasis on stretching. So it's kind of, you think about the physical. I strengthen my body, but I also strengthen my mind. I strengthen my spirit. I flex. I've become flexible of body, of mind, of spirit. And then I work on balance. So for me, I think of this side plank, any of its forms can have an element of balance. Okay, so and I should adjust the screen. If you are have your knee down, then that's the modified form, but still you can reach your leg up and you'll see there's a little balance involved, right? You could also, you never know, you can hold your foot and there's some balance involved, okay? But it is entirely up to you. Maybe you're like, ooh, I could scissor my legs or extend. So take another breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Lower. Drop down. And we have a second side. So I'll just turn around. So same variation you did, and I kind of go through them all. Same variation you did earlier. Or there. And who thought of plank as a balance pose, right? But there is a bit of balance in it. Breath in. Exhale. And breath in. And exhale. release, come out, and we're going to come back to strength. So as we're here, what I'm thinking is, I'm thinking of reverse plank. Not everybody does it. So what you might do is tabletop once again, or for variety, you could come on your back for bridge. Okay, but if you can, roll the shoulders back, have your hands pointing inward, and I know it can be a lot on the wrist, so modify if you need to. Point your toes, reach up. That takes a lot of strength in your back. Breath in, exhale. One more breath in. Exhale. If you went on your back for bridge, you could stay a little longer, but reverse plank isn't held as long. And then just roll out your wrists, roll out your wrists. And the stretch pose has one knee bent. There's two sides to it. So extend your arms, reach up, and reach for your foot using a strap. You could work at having your back straight. Maybe you lower your head to your knee, but from time to time, extend. It's kind of nice seeing you guys, those of you who I can see. And you're stretching your lower back, stretching your hamstring. There's movement because you're breathing, but it's not like trying not to fidget too much. I want to, I'll extend, that's movement. I'll lower, that's movement. Okay. We're going to come up, and there was a little request for twists. So we're going to twist from, this is our first, right? Like, so you're a second twist. So your sits bones are down and you're turning and you're looking to the space behind you. And breathe in and exhale. So you should feel like you can go pretty deeply in this because it's more of an open twist, not like you have to twist against the leg. Let's release and do that the second side. So extending one leg, bending, and reach the arms up. Deep breath in, exhale, come forward. So again, you might want to stretch your back out and then lower. I know the back will round, so from time to time, you will extend. Use a strap or a towel if you need to. And take a few rounds of breath here. And I hope you feel the stretch all the way down into your lower back. Like if my right leg is straightened and I'm reaching my left hand forward, for example, then my left side would stretch more. Okay. Let's reach the arms up, extend, get length, and twist towards your bent knee. And as you twist, both sitting bones down, straight leg active, and breathe. Great. And releasing, coming on out. So we're coming onto our backs and we have strength again. So as we come onto our backs, let's take the legs up in the air. So we'll do this a few times. If you're really strong and you want to do double-legged, you may do that from the start. Okay, we'll work towards it. So the hands are under my back. And I bring my hands under my back, and you don't have to do that. That's one way. And we're going to just do one leg at a time. I'm keeping my back down as my leg comes down. It hovers above the floor, and it really is yoga. I mean, it's not like, we're bringing in elements of Pilates. It's the yoga practice. Come up, and the other leg comes down, and it's going to hover above the mat. And I'm really making an effort. I'm not straining my shoulders, making an effort to keep my lumbar down and up. Okay, let's do that again. Your hands could be at your side, like they could be right on the mat or even under your head. Keep your back down. One leg comes down. Breathing in. It's a repeat. Exhale. Leg comes up. Exhale, other leg down, and just hold. So the challenge is to keep the back down. And up. Double-legged, maybe you're like super strong, your hands under your head, or perhaps you want to bring your hands under your back. Now the heels come together, the toes turn out. I'm trying to show you that. It looks really funny, like little Charlie Chaplin feet. And you're going to lower, keep your lower back down. Lower, 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 in, hold, exhale, and press on up. Good work. And then pulling knees into chest. Just take you a moment here to stretch. We have another one, and it goes like this. So you're going to keep your left knee bent, straighten your right leg, bring your right hand under your head, and you're going to take your left arm up overhead. So left knee bent, left arm up overhead, right hand supporting your head, right leg straight. Try to get your low back down. Woo! And release. Lower your head. Breathe in. Exhale. We'll do the other side. So straighten your left leg. Straighten your left arm. Wait, I just did that. Did I just do that? Okay, do the other side. So bending the knee. I can't tell which one I just did. Okay, and as you're here, supporting. Yeah, supporting. There, I finally got it. Right leg straight, right arm extended, low back down, left knee bent, left elbow reaching towards left knee, and release and pull knees into chest. Okay, so the stretch then goes, because someone else said hips, okay, so you're done with that part. And then you go to half lotus, so you hold your foot. If you can, I'm starting my right leg, the other leg is down. So you could use a strap if this is hard. I don't want my knee pointing in, I want my knee pointing to the camera, to the screen. And there you are, breathing in. So I think you can see the difference, in, out. It's on the outside of my arm. Okay. Nice breath in. Exhale. Everyone's different here. So it might be that your left knee is bent, might be left leg is straight. Oh, might be that you can lift your head. Some can take right hand to the inside right leg, hugging that way. Maybe you can draw your shoulder under your knee. You never know. Breath in. Exhale. Breath in. Exhale. Release your head, release the leg. Before rushing second side, release your neck. Just take your head side, 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 side. So we're going to grab hold of the other foot. And as you grab hold of the other foot, it might be that your knee is bent, or maybe you can straighten. And as you're here, so many ways. Remember, knee is not in, it's out. It's on the outside of my arm, not on the inside, okay? So that gives you an external rotation and helps to open up the outer hip. So other things to do. You could lift your head. You could draw your arm inside. You could draw your shoulder under. So see what is possible. And breathe. Have your knee bent. Breath in. Exhale. And release. Release. Stretch the leg out. Lower the leg. Good work. And just take your head side, side. So you're like, where's the balance pose going to be, right? Where's the balance pose going to be? So I have to save the balance pose for later because like we're on our backs, unless you want to go like up into a headstand or something. Okay. So hugging right knee into chest, we have a twist. We'll just add the twist then. And you could start out really simple. So right foot on left knee and twist, extending. So I'm going to shift. I take my left hip more to the center. So I want to be center of the mat. And breathe. Then from here, I could go deeper if I like. So one thing I could do is I could grab hold of my back foot, maybe, right? Drawing in. And instead of my knee being towards the sofa, I can bring my knee back towards the camera. And then I can also take left hand, right foot. So you extend, coming across. So you have more of like the Peter Pan pose, okay? So as you're here, a pretzel. Breathe in, exhale. And breath in. Exhale. See if your right shoulder can really press down. Lower, come back through center. As you come back through center, pull knees right into chest, stretching your lower back, rocking side, side, rocking side, side. Good. Okay, second side, we're taking left foot on right knee. You come across. So if you don't shift your pelvis, I just feel like maybe you're a little more at the edge of the mat. And so if I shift, I can be more center, okay? And then extend your left arm, look towards your extended arm. And this is where you determine, do you want to go deeper? So you would reach left hand, right foot. I tried to say it really slowly because it's like a lot of left, right. And that might be it. Or right hand, left foot, extending. And there you are in your pretzel. Turn your head left and breathe. Deep breath in. Exhale. And we'll release. Go ahead and come on out and coming out. Yes, and breathing. So I not everybody did bridge earlier, so I think that's a really important one, and this will be the last one on our backs, this trio. So we're coming up, and as you come up, clasp your hands underneath you. So maybe your hands are flat, that's fine, or you clasp, tuck shoulders underneath you, lift your pelvis up, create a bridge. So you want to feel like, yeah, the bridges can go, the boats can go right underneath you. You've got a lot of clearance here. Breathing in, exhale. So I would put this in a category, yes, it's stretch, but it's also strength. It's strengthening for the back. Then we're going to release, coming out, and we have happy baby. So you're reaching for your outside feet, stretching your lower back, and that might be it. Or maybe you're like, ooh, I'm going to go wide. Maybe you're going to reach for your outside heels and go super wide. Breath in. Exhale. Just do what is possible. It's fine to use a strap across both feet if that helps. And then releasing and taking, we'll do one more twist here. So on our back. So we have both knees are bent, and you can go side to side. I'm just going side to side, stretching side to side. So next time you go to your right, take your time. Next time you go over to the right, extend your legs. See if you can straighten them. So that might be it. Maybe you just straighten them. Maybe you're better off having knees bent. Some of you will be able to reach for your big toes. So I'm reaching for my legs, extending. I'm not even sure if I'm off. Yeah, okay, on camera off. So you're turning your head left, extending, and it kind of looks like your body formed a V. Breathe in. Exhale. Soften the knees. Let's come across. Let your knees go over, over, over. Just trying to move around so you can see the V. And then the right shoulder likes to be up. See if you can drop the shoulder down. Maybe you can straighten without holding if that gives you a good stretch. Using a strap is fine, or catching hold of the two big toes. And breathe. See if you can anchor your shoulder down. wonderful twist. Breath in. Exhale. And releasing the knees, come back through center. Good work. Realign. And then eventually we're going to come right up. Come on up. And from here, we'll come right back to child's pose, feeling those opening movements. There's a lot. There's a lot of opening movements. Head is down. Breathe in. Exhale. And we'll do this one. So plank, plank, strength. Okay, so in plank, your choice. You could come to plank on your arms, like on your hands, or on your elbows. Which is tougher for you? For me, it's definitely on my elbows. So see what works for you. Breath in, exhale. Maybe you want the Uber challenge. One leg comes up, and then you lower that one, and the other leg comes up and lower. And then press back. Now, I'm going to come up to downward facing dog. So I straighten my arms. I walk my feet in a little more, just align. So you're in downward facing dog. Breathing in. Exhale. See if you can really draw your heels downward and breathe. For balance, I know it may seem again not a whole lot of balance, but from your hands and knees, you have your right arm, left leg extending, and we're going to hold. And you want to hold in stillness. You're looking down. The back leg wants to drop down. See if you can extend it. Breathe in. Exhale. One more breath in. Exhale. Try not to waver at all, and we do the other side. So extend, one arm, opposite leg, breathing in. Exhale, and breath in. Exhale. And release. So from here, we're just going to come all the way up to standing. Make your way all the way up to standing. Good work. And we'll have our standing trios, threes. All right. So here, I feel like we can really, work more with the balance. I think I need to move my mat. So we'll start out with warrior one. Wherever you're at, so we're going to say that maybe this helps you in how to set up your mat. So we'll go warrior one, and just so you can see it, triangle and tree. Okay, so then we come back forward and do tree. All right, you can move around on your mat. I certainly do. So to the front of your mat, let's step right foot back. Because the emphasis is on strength, let's go ahead and have the heel down. Pelvis is squared, 90-degree bend at your knee. Good work. Reach the arms up. Nice. And as you reach your arms up, just really extend. Be active through your upper body. It could be that your palms are together or palms are apart. Breathe in. Exhale. Hands to heart center. Now we open it out. The feet are not where they really should be because I went from double to single track, so I'm going to readjust. I might find that I'm a little wide. I can bring my legs closer and breathe in. Shift, so this is flexibility. So stretching into your inner thigh, stretching shoulders, ribs, expansive, and breathe. Good, yeah. Let's take 2 more rounds of breath. Be with your breathing. Exhale. One more breath in. Exhale. Good job. Come on up. And then, you could go to the front of your mat, or does it help you to look towards a screen? Does it help you look out a window? I'm going to be looking, I have the screen here, but the window is here too. So I'll face in this direction. So the leading leg, that means your right leg, is going to come up for tree. And, you can hang on to something if you need to, or, and breathe. Reach your arms up. Nice. Breathing in. Exhale. Ooh, those are some nice trees. Okay. Henry, you got it. I shouldn't have said anything, right, Tona? Breath in. Exhale. Go wide with your arms. Shoulders drop down. Reach through your fingertips. I know you can't see my hands. I'm reaching through the fingertips. Release. Come on out. Hands to heart center. We'll come the other way. All right, so I'll stand this way because it's going to be left leg that comes back. So we have warrior one. Reach up, reach back, heel down. So again, this is the embodiment of strength. And we are reminded of the strength that yoga helps us to build strength. You could say strength of body, of mind, of character, of spirit. Breathe in. Maybe dropping down a little more, bending more deeply into your leading leg. Let the breath guide you. We say the pose is the guru. The pose is the teacher. The pose is that which teaches us more about ourselves. Bring your hands to heart. Now we're going to shift, and to shift is not enough because my feet, I need to bring myself into one track, and I need to maybe I don't need to be as wide so my feet have perches, right? Extend, breath in. Good. So just imagine you're against a wall. Your back is against the wall. So you shift. You still have that wall behind you, and reach. That looks good. Yeah. And yeah, you're right. There's some balance involved here too. I see somebody like wavering. There's some balance involved. Breathing. Lower hand is light. The ribs, lungs feel expansive. This is such a nice breathing pose. I feel like this is heart. There's hip going on. There's hip opening. There's heart release. Center of compassion. Breath in. Exhale. Okay, we're going to come out, and then your choice. You could step forward or step your feet together, and it is the other side. It was your left leg that led the way, so left foot comes up, tree. Okay, see how this works for you. Steady. I can't move my standing foot. Once I'm here, it's got to stay in position. I'm not going to try to do any adjustments. Arms up, extend, and breathe. I know my hands are off screen, but I'm just have my fingers really wide. Your fingers are like your leaves, the leaves of your tree. Reaching for the sun, reaching for the light. Imagine you send a taproot down. Send your taproot down. Good. And then lower, and hands are to heart. So now we have warrior two. And we'll go into warrior two. So think warrior two, extended side angle, and half moon. So warrior two, I bend the knee and really strong here. To make it easier, you're not going as wide. The more intense, you go wider, and you're dropping down with the thigh parallel. And looking past your leading arm. Breath in. Exhale. Strength. Your mantra right now, I am strong. Your affirmation, I am strong. Maybe you have a different one. I am powerful. You're going to come over and we're going to lengthen, reach your arm up over ear. Maybe you have elbow to knee, that's a modification, or you reach for your ankle. And now you have a new affirmation. I am flexible. So you're stretching from heel to fingertips. I am, what could it be? I am flexible, I am elastic, I am elasticized, whatever one you want to come up with, be original. Breathe in. Exhale. And press on up. And you have half moon. So again, we're kind of wide. I mean, you could come into it from here, but you might have a little more control if you bring your feet a little closer in and then shift. Use a block, use a wall behind you if you like, and half moon. Yeah. So remember, the affirmation is always positive. The word NOT does not exist in this pose, in the mantra. I am balanced. I am steady. Breathing in. Exhale. There is a counter pose, so we're going to come to a squat. And when you come to your squat, you could modify your squat, of course. If that is best on your knees and your hip joints, modify. Or coming down into your squat and lower, so because someone had asked about hips, right? So hip joints, hip joints. This should feel really good after half moon. Breath in. Exhale. We're going to use your hands to press up. We have a second side. And if you used your block, bring it over with you, if you have your block, and then extend. So we have Virabhadrasana 2. So you're bending your knee, going wide, and it's up to you. How wide can you go? And, you know, I know there are, you know, athletes amongst us, right? Like some of you are super strong, and you may not even think of yourself as an athlete, but, you know, if you're active and you have a lot of muscle on you, I would put you in the category of athletes. So, you know, this pose is your friend. This pose, super noisy outside. I don't know if you can hear it through my mics. I hope you can't, but it's really noisy. They're doing all this road work that they just chose. June 25th, let's do the road work in front of Fran's apartment, Fran's condo. Fran and Rick, they could really use a little noise right now. Breathe in. They could use some jackhammers. Exhale. Breath in. Exhale. And come over. So extended or drawing down. Breathe. Yeah, create a long line. Ooh, I love those lines. I have some are on video still. It's nice. Yep, extend. And what makes this yoga? Why is it just not simply a stretch? It's yoga because of the breath and the mindful part, the mindfulness part. Yeah. Come on out. And we have half moon. So again, I need to adjust. So make sure you have a space, your block, your wall. Bend your knee coming down. Place your hand to, if it's your right foot, hand is to the right of your leg and forward of your leg. And then you straighten when you can. Flex the ankle of the leg up in the air. I am balanced. That's your mantra. Breathe in. Exhale. Every aspect of my life is balanced. Mhm. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Now soften your knee as you come down. Face the mat down. And then you decide, do you have to modify? That's okay if you do. Or do you feel you can go deeper in your squat? Anchor down through the heels, breathing in. Exhale. Breath in. Exhale. Good. And press on up. Good work. Well, we have chair, Utkatasana, strength, right? So you're at the front end of the mat, and you could always have a block between knees or not. I just have my legs together, feet together. So I'm dropping down. That's really how I learned, is feet together. And I'm going to drop my pelvis down. Now, when I come up, I don't want everything to come up. I want to try to keep, that's why I lower. I'm going to try to keep my pelvis low and lift my upper body, and then reach the arms forward and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Exhale. Press heels into the mat. Look up, arch back, reach, reach, reach. It's like a counter pose. Hands are to heart center. And the stretch part is pyramid. So it has the opportunity to also do a twist. So I would say right foot forward, left foot back. There's two sides, of course. And as you're here, you're going to, now we're moving into flexibility. You're moving forward, okay? So yeah, maybe the blocks are your best friend here. And maybe not, but you know, if you need to bend your knee, I'd be happier with that than strain back. So see what is possible. I like to, like I'm coming on my very tips of the fingers, so I can really stretch up my back. But also, maybe you can drop your head down towards your right knee. Hamstrings, say hello to your hamstrings. Okay, well, we have a balance, of course. And the balance is going to go, you're going to walk forward. So when you walk forward, you could do warrior three, but what I'm thinking is reach, right hand, right leg. And maybe left hand, right leg. So I'm holding my shin bone, and this is a great balance because you look down at your mat, I've never seen anybody fall because your hands will catch you. You'll never fall. Breathe in. Exhale. I am balanced. Okay, come on out. Woo! Hands to heart center. Breath in. Exhale. Utkatasana again, and pyramid. We'll add the twist later. So feet are together, and you're coming down, and you're like, okay, how low can I press down? And then how can I keep my pelvis low as I separate upper body in the zigzag, reach the arms up and extend. Breath in. Exhale. Breath in. This will work for you for pyramid because your quads are working, your legs are warming up. And then lift, arch back, look up at the sky, reach the arms back. Some of you literally looking at the sky. Dawn, out on your deck. If you're still there, it's hot. You're probably really hot right now. Good. Let yourself sweat. That's good. That's one of the kriyas, the perspiration. So you just cleanse, get warm. Make sure you drink lots of water. And as you're here, let's take the hands back. We didn't do that earlier. Look up. Hands onto pelvis. Start to come forward. Pyramid. It's hamstring stretch. And you decide blocks, no blocks, fingertips. Maybe you're okay lowering your head towards your knee. and breathe. So we're going to start to move forward. So it's balance, right? So you're moving forward and your leg, your back leg, right leg is up in the air. So you could keep your hands down. You could keep a bend in your standing leg. Maybe you take left hand, left ankle. You take the same hand, the same standing leg, and maybe the other hand reaching. So you're trying to extend your spine. Yep, holding, breath in, exhale. Lower the other leg, you did it, and press on up to standing. And I want you to feel accomplished. Okay, hands to heart. Inhale, exhale. Oh yeah, there's more, it just keeps going. So we'll add the twist that from those poses. And I just want to offer different ways to do it. So right leg is forward. And so, you know, usually you think, oh, I come down and I twist, leg straighten. But if you want to bend your knee, it's a much easier twist, okay? You can even bring your hand on a block, much easier twist. So you decide, you know, I'm kind of liking this and I'm gonna start here and just get my body used to it, this twist, because it's also hip. So those you, some asked about twists, some asked about hip. It makes everybody happy, most. And then you might say, oh, okay, I did that. Now I'm going to straighten, because that's my challenge. And here we go, challenge, breathe. So you're stretching out and taking the arm up and breathe. You're going towards your leg. So, you know, in a classroom, I look around and see who's smiling at, and then I notice, oh, you're in triangle. You have to do reverse triangle, turn the other way, because it has an intensity to it. Release, come on up. Step forward, hands to heart center, breath in. Exhale. Second side. Left foot forward, right leg back. So remember, you could do, you can choose how to do these. I'm going to start with the knee bent and hand down. I'm turning towards my bent knee, which is the left, and I'm reaching up. So this by far is the easier of the two. Oh, knee down makes it even easier. You know, more accessible, I could say. I don't know if poses are ever easy. Let's just say more accessible. Breathe in. Exhale. Lower. Now, if you're going to the next level, you say, oh, okay, I'm gonna like reach up. I want to just extend, come down again. And here again, you might say, oh, I have to have my knee bent or have the leg straightened. One hand could be on a block. You're turning towards your left leg, back heel down if possible, and twist and breathe. I'm up on my fingertips. Let me see. Okay, there we go. Breathe in. Exhale. Yeah, that's intense. Yep, and you did it. Okay, we're going to step forward, come on up, hands to heart center. And again, that sense of feeling accomplished. You did that. You did that. Breath in, exhale. The poses have many expressions. And each of us, how many did I say, 18 or 19? All of us have different expressions on the poses because we're all unique. So let's come to horse. Yeah, we'll do one more of the trio and then bring it down. So strength, horse. Ooh, strong as a horse. I am strong as a horse. That's your affirmation. Or maybe you have a better one. Inhale and then press and see if you can drop down. You're upright with your spine, not pitching forward. but upright. Breathe in. Let's exhale through the mouth. Breath in. Exhale. Push heels down. Feet are squared. And there we go into a forward fold. So your hands are pushing your thighs back. And here's the flexibility piece. So you're going to walk your hands forward. And that's the other thing with the warmer weather that we're having. You will find you are more elasticized. That's a good thing. I mean, it's like I am very different in the winter. I don't move very easily in the winter. Like it's different. I have to really warm up my body before, you know, it starts like going deeper into poses. Summer is not the case. I just feel like I just go right into the poses. So that's the gift of summer. Walk over towards one leg. Reach for the foot if possible, or close to the foot, and lower your head towards or to the knee. Lengthen, walk across the other way. Walk across, reach for the foot or close to the foot. Exhale, lower your head and breathe. Extend. We'll add a twist here. So you could have your hand on a block. Let's just say it's my left hand down, the right arm comes up, windmill, and breathe. Lower the arm and the other side. Windmill, reach the arm up, twist, and breathe. And lower. Hands onto the low back, come on up, good work. And pausing, hands are to heart center. Breath in, exhale. Again, breath in, exhale. Wonderful. So we're coming to sitting, probably so happy. We're going to come to sitting. And if you want to adjust your screen, you could also do that. Sometimes it's nice to do. Those of you whom I see, you can adjust your screen. I can still see you. Yeah, nice. Thank you. And you're sitting. Oh, I'm just feeling the work. Now, there is a pose. There's a pose called the, well, the Sanskrit name is different for men or women. The English translation is the accomplished pose. The accomplished pose. They say the adept's pose or the accomplished pose. Because I think when you do the pose, you feel accomplished, okay? So anyways, what you could just say is, I'm gonna sit cross-legged, that's good enough. You could sit on a block, a bolster, meditation pillow, or you bring your heel, I don't know how well you can see it, heel over heel. Like say this is the heel of my hand. The heels are lined up. They're lined up, one heel next to the other. So I have heel, heel, center line of my body. Heel, heel, center line of the body. There's something amazing about this pose. The minute I come into it, I feel, that's the meditation cushion, okay. So anyways, you can see it now, heel, heel, center line. I feel really upright. And if you want to sit on something, you can. And again, if it doesn't work for you, don't do it. Arms are straightened, not locked out, straighten. Close the eyes. The name changes according to one's gender. So Siddhasana is the pose name for men. Siddh Yoni Asana, the pose is named for women. But the English name is the same for all genders, the accomplished pose. So close the eyes, feel very accomplished, feel, wow, your spine is upright, kind of effortless to feel your beautiful posture. Breathe in, exhale, just regular breathing through the nostrils. take your, let's do this. So right hand is on navel, left hand on your heart center. Left hand is receiving, represents the part of us that does the receiving action in life, and the right hand represents the part that is sort of the giving energy outward. So energy goes in, energy goes out. When you inhale, breathe into your heart. When you exhale, breathe out through the navel. Imagine that you could breathe out through the navel. Breathe in through the heart. Exhale out through the navel. Let's reverse that. Breathe in through the navel. Exhale out through the heart. Give compassion goes outward. In through the navel. Exhale out through heart center. It's kind of more in the mind's eye. You see the circulatory way to breathe. Okay. Let's stretch the legs out. Come to lying on your backs. And so I would love to know how you feel about this. I don't know. I have this impression that the classes online seem to go faster. The hour seems to just melt faster. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's, I don't know, comfort of being home. I don't know. So that concept of time is always a mystery to me. Even when we teach, and when at SAC, time is, it just seems to melt. And I think also we know, like as you're lying here in Shavasana, just aware of timelessness, having that sense of timelessness. This sense of a continuum. It's so nice. And when we have a continuum, we will work together. I truly believe one day we're going to be doing yoga together, face to face. We're going to hear, we'll hear everybody sigh, breathe. So there's this continuum in the interim. We continue. Your breath itself is a continuum. Watch how the breath comes in and out. Notice certain rhythms of your body. I think the one that we are so aware of as we lie here is the breathing rhythm. Notice the rhythm of your heartbeat. Not a thing you have to do, just simply observe. Become the observer. If we are truly to be compassionate beings, that's a big job. But I think the biggest job is, can we be compassionate towards ourselves? Can we be kind and compassionate towards ourselves with all our foibles, with all of our, our stuff? Can we be compassionate towards ourselves? And then when we can, truly say yes, then that overflows and we can be compassionate beings. We can work with today's theme, compassion. The world needs compassion. continue to scan your body and let go of any residual tension. You know where you most hold those pockets of tension. And relax your face, your neck, your shoulders, your upper back, your lower back. Relax your feet, your legs, your hip joints. Just slowly begin to deepen your breathing. Move your hands, move your feet. And just take this resurfacing slowly. There's no rush. And yeah, just slowly rolling to one side. And making your way to sitting.